Hello, this is going to be a video about how to use some text functions. So as you can see here on my spreadsheet, I have the names of a few people, and let's imagine that I need to do something with this text. So just imagine, for example, your John Cabot username. So your John Cabot username is made up of your first letter of your first name attached to your surname. So how would you do that in a Microsoft Excel? Okay, so the first thing we might want to do is find some function to take the first letter. Okay, then the next function that we might need is how to stick things together. Okay, so let's make something that's eventually going to be our username. I'm going to put it over here because I'm going to need some intermediate columns. Okay, username. Okay, so in this column here, I'll call it letter. This is where we're going to find the first letter. Okay, if we go into formulas here, you can see that there is a category for text functions. Okay, if you look down here, you might be wondering, oh, which one it is. Okay, I'll just tell you, it's this one called left. Okay, you click here, you get this dialog box that says, okay, what's the text that we're going to be dealing with? And we want to take the first letter from the name. Okay, so I'm going to click on John here. That's going to be the name that we're working with. And ask you number of characters. How many characters do we want? So with this function, you can actually take like 2 characters from the left side or 3 characters. But in our case, we just want to take 1 character from the left side. That's why it's called left. Okay. And I'll click OK, and you can see that I get a J, which is just what we want. We can autocomplete, and you can see that it does that for all of the names. Now, we're going to need a function to kind of stick on the surname. If you're familiar with Latin, there's a word that I believe comes from Latin. It's called concatenate. Okay, and this has nothing to do with cats. Okay, so it has nothing to do with any nations. If I talk about a concatenation, it's not a nation of cats, right? Okay, it's a function to put things together. Concatenate. Okay. Sometimes to me it sounds like a magic spell. I'm going to concatenate you and turn you into a cat. But right, so here, concatenate. Okay, so concatenate. Oh wait, I think I put it in the wrong place. Let's cancel that. Okay, so here, we'll call this together because we're putting things together. Okay, and concatenate function, and it says, okay, which text am I trying to stick together? And I want to stick together the letter, and the next text is going to be the surname. Okay, so B2 and C2, C2 and B2, sorry. As you can see, as I concatenate, I can keep putting other text, so you can concatenate as many things as you want.
Hello.
Right now, I'm just going to put together these 2. Okay, and you can see there, I get JWall. Okay, and it's starting to look like a username now. Now, one thing you might have noticed is that I have capital letters, and usernames don't have capital letters. So I'm going to put another one, lowercase. Okay, and as you probably guessed, there's a function to put things into lowercase. So let's find that. It's called lower. Okay, and if you want to go the other way, there's a function to put things into uppercase if you want. Okay, so lower, and we're going to apply it to here. Okay, and you can see everything gets put into lowercase, and that's our username. Okay, well, I guess I could have done that directly in username, but yeah, you kind of get the idea. Okay. Let's just take that out. Let's make our John Cabot emails now. So if you probably guessed it, I just need to concatenate the part of the email. For example, at johncabot.com, or no, sorry, .edu. Okay, so here we can just do another concatenate function, and we'll take person's name, and we'll concatenate at johncabot.edu. Okay. Do notice that it does put the quotation marks. If you recall, time I need to use text, I have to put those quotation marks. Okay. Let's click OK, and you can see there's our email ready to go.